The future of leadership. So I've been talking this week about how I believe some leadership behaviours and traits will really need to be developed if leaders are going to be effective in a world of constant and uncertain change. And I've talked about leaders needing to become digital savvy and how we can leverage technology to our advantage. I talked about yesterday appreciation of employees, and I've all talked about leaders embracing diversity of thinking and being inclusive. And one of the things I really believe is that leaders will have to become adaptive leaders. They're going to have to shift and change, and there's loads of aspects about adaptive leadership, which I'm not going to explore with you in 2 minutes. And I have a whole program around adaptive leadership. And one of the things, I worked in an organisation, did a workshop last week that really resonated with the leaders there. And I won't claim that it's mine, it's in this book, The Practice of Adaptive Leadership, is the concept of moving between the balcony and the dance floor. Because your experiences are very different. If you're on the dance floor, you're focused on yourself and your partner and your dance moves and maybe the people around you. So it's quite a narrow view. And then when you go onto the balcony, you see a very different picture. You may see who's dancing, who's not dancing, what happens when the music gets louder, when the style of music changes, who stops dancing, who comes onto the dance floor. So you have a big picture perspective. And adaptive leaders need to move between the two. It's no good staying in the fray and not having the big picture. So with practice, adaptive leaders know when to move from the balcony to the dance floor and back. So on the balcony, what leaders are doing is perceiving what's happening, observing and making sense of that, and then getting onto the dance floor to intervene, to drive the behaviours they want, to drive the improvements they want, to set the strategy and goals and desired outcomes. You can't do that. You can't have that big picture when you're on the dance floor, so you need to move between the two. Perceive, observe, decide, respond, get on the dance floor to intervene. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.